I founded Heartland Business because I felt there was a better way of doing business than focusing on short-term profits, which is the way business typically has been run recently, where people are considered a side issue and that everything is focused on short-term profitability. What I realized was that I needed to use the store to experiment with how we were going to do that, to translate the vision into a practical business solution, which is what we've been doing since this journey started in 2013.
We used Thorntons Budgens as the case study, and what we did was that we developed the individuals within the organisation, within the supermarket. So these are a group of individuals who didn't even know what coaching was, let alone ever having received coaching.
Part of the program was the coaches identified the strengths of the individuals being coached, and these strengths were acknowledged and built upon. And part of that led to a lot of confidence building. As a result of that, people were more inclined to engage, they became more empowered, and with further training they stepped up and the performance improved, sales improved and profits improved.
We have done a lot of coaching and involved most of our team members into bringing up their strengths and being able to empower them in terms of developing self-leadership.
And the biggest change it has done within me actually is given me a really big boost in my confidence. So last year I got promoted, becoming the senior buyer, and I think I'm just stepping up more and more now, the more confident I've become.
I love this place. I see happy people here around, and it's very good to work. When your colleagues are happy, it makes your day happy.
This to me is one of the great outputs of the work we've been doing here in Thorntons Budgens. Seelan, who runs this department, has been working here for 15 years. What he learned in the coaching was that actually he's a really creative man, but for some reason he had learned that it wasn't okay to bring his creativity to work. Through the coaching, he suddenly tapped into this creativity and started building these huge displays. He's much more engaging with customers, he's much more just involved in what's going on. In this instance, we tapped into his human potential as a creative person and set it up so that he could bring that to work.
What we discovered was that we grew the staff within Thorntons Budgens, and that had a huge impact on the business. So business did a lot better because the staff themselves were empowered and were very clear what they were good at, what they loved doing, and were able to show more of that at work and got celebrated for that. And those processes we have used with other organisations, and it's been very effective.
So in the case study of Thorntons Budgens, not only have we implemented the coaching and the workshops to transform how people show up to work, we've also been able to measure. And we've measured that we're using 8% more human potential compared to another Budgens store that is run very, very well in all ways is similar to us, except they haven't done all the work on people that we've done over the last few years. So we know we're using 8% more potential than them, and we also know that we're 10 sales points ahead of them. So there's a direct correlation between the use of our human potential and our sales. At Heartland Business Limited, we're very passionate about what we do. So if anything in this film has touched you or interested you, please do get in touch because we'd love to share more with you about our experiences.